What is happening in Congo? A lot of people have been asking this question. The Democratic Republic of Congo has been on spotlight for some weeks, and this is why Congo has been trending all over the world. Let me explain. Apart from being known as one of the blessed countries in Africa with a lot of mineral resources, including gold, Congo has been on the spotlight of Africa for years. And one of the reasons is because Congo have a lot of mineral resources. I mean, they are rich in mineral resources, but still, most of the Congo citizens are very poor. They are living in poverty. And that is not the reason why Congo is currently trending. Congo is currently trending because the Congo Minister of Justice, Constant Mutamba, recently approved the execution of more than 100 people. Before you get emotional, listen to what those people did. Before now, Congo has been terrorized with a gang called Coluna gangs, also known as Coluna bandits. They have been disturbing Congo for years. They have been on the street of Congo, stealing from people, fighting people, breaking into shops, even unaliving people. The gang keep growing and growing every day. So the Minister of Justice of Congo, Felix Mutamba, in collaboration with the president, so they recently created an operation called Operation Zero Coluna gangs, and they made it known that anybody caught in that gang will face capital punishment. And you have to understand that Congo has been operating on capital punishment for major crimes like treason and other big offense. Recently, Congo used the same capital punishment on 36 men who tried to overthrow the government in a failed attempted coup. So this is not the first time the Congo government is using capital punishment on major crimes. So the Coluna gangs committed offense which warrants the government executing or using the capital punishment on them. So when the Democratic Republic of Congo started this Operation Zero Coluna gangs, they made it known that if you are caught, if you are part of this gang and you are caught, you'll be facing capital punishment. So the law enforcement agency of the country went into action by making sure that the street of Congo is zero Coluna gangs. They must remove all those gangs. Remember what those gangs do? They rob people, they steal from people, they even unalive people, they even do forceful entry on women. So they commit all kind of crimes, and they have been terrorizing Congolese for a long time. So as the member of those gangs are being captured, the Minister of Justice, Constant Mutamba, do not have mercy on them. So those gangs that were captured face the military courts, which sentenced them to be unalived by firing squad. There are more than 102 members captured. Some has been executed and more are still waiting to be executed. And the reason why the Minister of Justice is doing this is to sound a warning, because they really want to clean the streets of Congo. Remember, law has no emotion. I know this has raised a lot of emotions all over the world. A lot of human rights activists have been calling that capital punishment could be too much. But this is Congolese way of sanitizing their streets, sanitizing their country, and saying zero tolerance to gang operation or banditry in their country. So if you have been hearing that Congo executed young people and all that, it is because they are Coluna gangs, also known as Coluna bandits in Congo. They have been involved in a lot of crimes which attract capital punishment in Congo. So they know the law of their country and they still went ahead and commit this crime. You also have to understand that capital punishment is part of Congolese law. Capital punishment used to be only for the military, those who commit treason or who ran away from war. But still, they recently returned it to civilians who commit capital offense or major offense that will attract capital punishment, which is sentencing them to be unalive. So when the Minister of Justice faced those gangs ready to be executed, the Minister of Justice only told them one thing: they should pray to their creator, because they have been warned several times to stop terrorizing the streets of Congo, and they did not stop. He did not have emotion about it. He doesn't care, even though the parents of those people who are waiting to be executed are around crying, begging for mercy, even though the younger ones were begging for mercy. But still, the Minister of Justice did not have mercy on them. He went ahead to order for the execution of those young ones. At least those executed were 99.9% of male. They entered flight for the last time, which flew them to where they will be executed. Anyway, I might not be able to show you some pictures because of community guidelines of social media where they were being, you understand. Well, you say every government or every country have their own way or method of fighting crime in their country. You cannot dictate to them how they protect their citizens from crime. This is how DRC Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, has chosen to fight crime in their country. without emotion or sentiment. Anyway, tell me what you think about this in the comment section, but before you do that, it's important as a Nigerian, you do not forget to
enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.